get into it and wrap up the Cuatro Colinas, or Four Hills as it's called. Alright, well, in the Cuatro Colinas, once again, folks, we are trying to wrap up the storyline right over here. And what a beautiful sunset, no, sunrise, it turns out. Going over, we have the 7mm Empress, our good old heavy hitter. Of course, the Zagan Varminator for our small to medium game, the Caricatura for 12 gauge and birds, essentially. The Apex View, along with the Quest Road Electric Collar. So, we're stacked up. Let's get going. First things first, always spray this right in our eyes. Yes, very nice. And now we have 69. Nice. After that, okay, yeah, we're good. Okay. You know, I typed it in Cuatro Colinas to make sure I got the spelling correct on Colinas, because you never know sometimes. And lo and behold, when I did it, I actually finally realized the translation for it, and it's like, huh. I understood Cuatro is like four, but I didn't know what Colinas was. And then it's like, oh, Four Hills. Makes sense. As a matter of fact, we get over this rise. Or is it that way? It's hard to tell because the dog's in the way. So we're going there. We'll go... Yeah, no, so the hills are right that way. Well, maybe the wind will finally be on our side for once. Also, while I was going out there, what took me a little longer this time is because they dropped the Deadpool versus Wolverine trailer. So I spent a couple minutes watching and rewatching that, trying to figure out everything. Some guy called Paradox, and apparently Logan let down his world, which, I mean, to be fair, that's fair. Wolverine Logan has been through so much, and I'm just thinking it's like, yeah, no, I can understand. Even if he, because like he's been fighting quite literally from not really day one, but close enough. At the very least, although I understand the origin movie was not everyone's favorite or even anyone's likable movie, but if we go based off of the film universe that they've shown us, he's been near fighting in almost every major conflict since the literal founding of the United States. So, at minimum, that means over 280 years. And probably even more so because obviously that's a fictional world, so they're at different time jumps. But yeah, no, imagine fighting wars and conflicts for us. I was going to say a species of humans, but he's only mainly really in one state. Not state, one country. And yeah, he'll help out the other countries as part of a team, but for the most part, most of his loyalty lies to Canada and then the US, because everyone seems to forget, although he is American, as they like to try to distinguish themselves from, you know, the greater people, the American people, the Canadians. He always likes to mention that I'm not American, I'm Canadian. You're on North America, you're an American, shut up. You know, situations like that. But I mean, at the same time, I've come to the opinion that even that is still dividing humanity. So we just be like, my port of origin, Earth. I know, but where were you born? Earth. Yes, but what city? Oh, what city? Well, you need to say that. But if they ever ask me my point of origin, I'd be like, Earth. I actually did do that once on a rather much more important formal document for the doctor, and I look back at the information. It says did not specify because I just put human because
That's the lake I'm talking about. Have a look around.
it asked me what my race was, and I was like human. I don't understand. Oh my fucking god! No, no. Ah. I had to go for it. Damn. Alright, alright. Enough talking. That's probably what costed me him. And yeah, you know, let's just get down here. It's level 6. Another level 6. Level 4. Yeah, bad shot. But not too bad on you. Yep. And as for you, 25, alert, attentive. So if I aim like at his spine, the bullet drop should drop it into his lungs, I'm thinking. Or I literally just skimmed over the top of him just now. He's definitely gonna run though. Yep. Okay. He's gone. Okay. And then there was you. You're level 4. I'm not too concerned about you. Level 5. You're level 5. I don't know if that's the one that I shot just the first moment I got here. Oh, those guys are back. It's a level 6, but I can tell by its antlers it's not that impressive. It's nervous. We are pretty exposed right here. I think we did get that one big 7, because he would have been back here with these guys. Let him choose a spot. Must have been a bad shot. Still going. Yeah, bad shot. Okay. Yeah, no, that looks like it. Now, I'm pretty confident none of them died over here. At minimum, they're all on that hill right there. Excuse me. Yeah, they all booked it. Alright, I have no idea. Dog, time to earn your keep. Hunt 'em up. We should have 4 of the red deer. And as far as I'm aware, the only lake we have is like, the only ones on the lake that we've seen is that 4, and I think that was the 5 on the other end. But even looking at the racks, they're way too small. Wait, in the chat. Just imagine if they added grenades. Well, I mean, if you're going for rabbits, maybe it would be helpful. They do have a fishing equivalent of this game, so you can go dynamite fishing. Not really, but that'd be interesting. Excuse me. I mean, they do give you... Oh, okay, there it goes. They do give you some modern rifles, but they also give you, like, the old 50 caliber muzzle loaders. So as far as I'm aware, they're the highest caliber of bullets you can get at 50. No, that's not true. There's Nitro Express as well. Where go? Over here. What's up, dog? Where are we going? Tried the fishing game before, played for like 5 minutes, and tried never looked back. Getting some fishing eventually, but the hunting is where it is at the moment. Yeah. Yeah. No, they definitely had more time to work on this game than the fishing game. And it is a learning curve, as is all these games. But I would definitely say Hunter is probably a little easier to learn. What's that? Is that a rock? That's a rock, we're fine. But yeah, no, I think Hunter is a little easier to learn because it's been a bit more streamlined. The Angler still has quite a bit of time left before it even comes close to being as well polished as this. And let's face it as well, on these games, their well-polished state is still pretty rough. Not gonna lie. One I've been on is Silver Ridge Peak. It's more or less like any shooter. Kind of, yeah. And yeah, that's probably another reason why this game is so familiar. Especially with concepts like bullet drop and all that stuff. Well, it's not just guns. You get, well, I should say, it's not just rifles. You get shotguns. Well, actually, no, you play the game, you know exactly what I mean. Dog, how far are we going? Is this that level 7 that I shot really badly? Probably. The elusive fur and plumage colors. Ah, yeah. The next level of hunting above diamonds and great ones. Well, to be fair, I think there's like 3 tiers of end game hunting. End game hunting is definitely revolved around diamonds as like the lowest tier, I would say. Good job, dog. Yeah, no. Lowest tier of high end hunting is for diamonds because that's like the minimum. The second tier would be furs and plumages, like you were saying, because those are unique fur colors. But I would say they're a little bit easier because they're not necessarily having to be high ranking. They just have to have the unique colorations. That's an added bonus if they're high ranking. And then the third and the highest of the high tiers is definitely great ones. Ah, silver. Okay, it was a gold. Yeah, shot too early. Waited just a second longer would have been perfect. Oh. 215.73 kilograms at 203.25 trophy rating, silver stamp, and 1052 in cash. Nice. Stephen K122, what's up, indeed, and welcome to the chat. Alright, so that's one of the red deers. Let's go get the others. Yeah, I mean, that's what I tell myself as well. It's only a matter of time before I get one of the great ones. But I haven't even seen a great one, aside from seeing them as, like, trophy pieces. So I'm still of the opinion that great ones are just a big fat lie and everyone's not telling the truth. Silver. No, worse, bronze. Oops. Okay. 200.35 kilograms, 160.59 trophy rating. Okay, yeah, so we didn't ruin the gold again. Most importantly, we need to avoid this at all costs, like we did last session, where we ruined not one, but 2 diamonds. We need to avoid that at all costs again. And 1001 in cash. God, it was awful ruining 2 diamonds. Granted, one of them was like the freebie mission diamond with the wolf. But still, it was a diamond nonetheless. You've been playing on Cuatro. Just now. Let's see. We've gone from here to here, and right now we're about to examine the barrels with the toxic water. So I say we're about, I think, 75% of the way done with this storyline. I'm waiting for them to like come out with, say, the scarred furs, like for predators. All the predator species have like a scarred form. It's a rabbit. I can't see it. I didn't even hear the thumping. So I'm down by the shore. But yeah, no. I've been on every map, and right now we're just kind of going through the storyline missions to power level and to basically grab a lot of quick cash. Oh, no. This is the herd of babies that we were seeing earlier. Yeah, some pretty young red deer. What are you? It's so tempting. He's right there, and he's at the perfect distance. Somewhere over there. That looked like a good hit, so he should be dropping. And meanwhile, dirt to dirt, is the deer still there? And again, a rare white rock ptarmigan. I was going to the gold and played a quest on refuge who displayed my rare furs lodge. Alright, find one of the other ones. This one should be nearby. Found diamond ibex. Whew, lucky you. All in good time for every hunt. Good job, dog. If we didn't mess up the checks, I'd say maybe a low tier gold or a high tier silver. Super low tier gold. Oh man, just barely over. 206.86 kilograms at 182.32, and we needed 182.25 to get trophy gold. Gold stamp and 15.22 in cash. Nice. Should have said plumage for her. Hard habit to break. Hard habit to break. Ah. Yeah. Nope, wrong one. Talking about. Oh, nothing. Well, we did technically find 4, so yeah, no, nothing. Is anyone else across the waters? Oh, actually, there is. Who is that? Ooh, look at you, Mr. 7. Where'd you go? There it is. What's the time frame I have for? Six to 10. Yes, we can. Okay. We'll go for Mr. 7 right there. But yeah, no, I mean, I would like them to start doing more with the animals instead of focusing on like all the cosmetic pieces for the guns and the wardrobe and shit. It's like, okay, I understand. You need to find a way to, as a live service game, you need to find a way to provide more services for the game to attract more people. What's that in front of me? Oh shit, I was about to walk off and leave this guy. Well, it's a good thing we doubled back. As long as you're still there. 142 to 188. So obviously minimum gold. Oh, shoot. This poor bastard. He has no idea what's about to happen to him. But yeah, no, like, I would definitely like to see them go back towards the animal focus of, you know, the hunting game. And I don't mind all the new weapons and guns they add in. Obvious replayability, different styles, different likes. 204.97 kilograms, 173.30 trophy rating, silver stamp, and 15.24 in cash. Take it. Or they don't even need to add in new animals. New furs or skins would be appreciated. And like I was saying earlier, like maybe if they do a scarred skin for predators, that'd be awesome. Call it scarred for predators, survivors for herbivores. Something like that. Or, you know, maybe one of the more preferable type of hunting animals. Next up, melee. Yeah, exactly. We'll go up there. Yeah, what they'll do is they'll give us atlatls. Oh, you like primitive hunting? Well, here, have an atlatl. Go ahead. Throw the spear into the deer. Look, I'm just saying this. I know everyone is saying, oh yeah, the atlatl. It's one of the best primitive weapons that you can get for hunting. And I'm looking at all these things and all these people use these atlatls. I've never seen them use it successfully. There. Looks like just barely through here. I have an angle. I'm pretty sure I hit him. If it was a good hit, I don't know. Seriously, help with Cape Buffalo and how aggressive they are. Yeah, true. But I mean, it's because of that as you get hilarious scenes with it. Still, nothing will ever beat the time I was in Virunga night hunting as like a fresh newbie hunter and no night vision, none of the free shit, and just trying to hunt lions at dark with Cape Buffalo surrounding you at the same time is a terrifying experience. But it's awesome. I think I whiffed that shot entirely because I don't see any blood at all. Damn it. Okay, but it's still not time for them to leave, so maybe he'll come back. Lay down, dog. Yeah, you know what? Let's try this out. Right there. Nope. Nope. Gonna be a little loud next to us, but maybe bring him back. Looked like he was behind the hill. Yeah. But at the same time, sometimes these animals can cheat with their oh shit. Oh, that's something else entirely. Holy fuck. Set to 75, and then we just wait. Did he move? Oh, there he is. Painful. Okay. He's not scared. As long as he wasn't scared, that was my biggest thing. What? Did he drop? Oh, something dropped. I hope it was that guy. We'll see. Alright. Come here. I think it was a good hit. I hope it was a good hit. I was thinking it's like, oh god, the scapula is right where I'm aiming. I mean, I'm close enough though, and it's a 7 mil. It should be able to punch through the scapula, no problem. Come on. It had to have been a good shot. That was so close. The 7 mil should have punched into his lung minimum. Alright, hold on. Dog, where'd you keep? I'm up. Oh, motherfucker, I walked right past it. Never mind, dog. Shot and let out the how dare you grunt. Kind of. Yeah. Look at you. Gold for sure. Can't say if it's diamond worthy. Yeah, no. Okay. Yeah, no. So we did hit the scapula, but we were close enough that we punched right through into the lung. Not bad. 219.89 kilograms at 214.30 trophy rating, gold stamp, and $15.99 in cash. Some good lung blood. There's the herd of females moving off. And there's our dead deer. But I mean, that should be releasing soon, because usually how they always do it, they do several of the cosmetics, a weapons DLC, or maybe if we're lucky, we'll get an animal DLC. But I'm thinking we'll see maybe one or two more DLCs, and then the next reserve or animal one will come out. Let's walk through how uneven their antlers are. Yeah, I come across a few of those as well. Did I walk past him? No. Oh, wait, that's right. He's on that side. Oh, hello there. If my bullets was powerful enough, I would definitely shoot you through your ass. Through your lungs. That was a good hit. Well, he went down into that little ravine behind the hill right there, and he didn't appear out. So, yeah, he's gone. I would definitely look forward to... Oops. I would definitely look forward to either another African reserve or a tropical reserve. Don't care where, but tropical. Australia kind of has that, but it's only in certain parts. I'm talking like majority jungle. Ooh, go over to India, tiger hunt. Go over to... I think Japan actually has several good reserves in real life. Mainly, almost all deer, though. No big predators. That's not true. They got bears. So yeah, no, they could totally do a Japanese map as well. And get bears in there. They give the carnivore aspect. They can get the tanuki, foxes, deers, maybe bird species? I'm not too familiar with the hunting birds over in Japan.
What on earth has happened here? They're all empty. Can you tell what was inside?
And just proceeds to die right there, never knowing what happens next.
Manure? But why would anyone... Look, there's footprints. I wonder if it's the same people who broke into Armando's barn. Take a photograph of the footprints. We need to collect as much evidence as possible. No farmer did this.
Come on, dog, get off the evidence. Get off the evidence. No, don't go further. Okay. Here, get in the shot, dog.
We have a lead. One of the local goat herds had
Posted
mentioned
on,
glimpsing lights through the trees just last night.
Twitter or X and be like, out here
Santiago
with my
had said
hunting
something
dog,
about it
cleaning up the
earlier,
reserve.
but I hadn't had time to hear the whole story. The trees she described are in a wood, quite close to the lake where you found the barrels. I want you to take a look up there, but be careful. I don't know who's running around my reserve at night, but I'm confident it's not an insomniac farmer. I'd rather you took pictures instead of confronting anyone.
Okay. We're just going to ignore the deer? I think we were supposed to discover the deer first before we discover the manure. Let's double check. And then we'll, as we go for that other area, we'll look for the deer who fell back behind the cliff. Yeah, no, okay. Let's go get her catch and then move on. Shot one the other day, the rest was the brother or something. Shot out back, name seared away, seared panther, opposite sides of the head. Huh. Twinsies. Oh my god, I can't stop fucking yawning. Some Mouflon. Oh, there they are. That's a level 2. What? What was that? I think the trees hit box got it. It's right here, right? No, a little further this way. What am I doing? Dog, hunt him up. No, that's a nice bleed rate. Oh, I already found it. Was it right in front of me? Oh yeah, it was right in front of me. I just wanted him to feel like the champion that my boy is. 189.99 kilograms, 126.99 trophy rating, silver stamp, and $14.49 in cash. One good hit to the lung. Excuse me. Again. Fuck. Yeah, no, I would say, like... it's a baby. I'm not going to bother with it. But anyway, the Tropical Reserve. I mean, I can see Africa for sure. Africa, the easiest. I can see them doing another reserve there. I could see one in India, China, Japan, South America, maybe? Argentina. One of those more central South American nations. They have good hunting grounds. North America, I'm sorry, but you've done North America to death. Just to prove it. Look at all that. 6 reserves. 3 reserves in Europe, 1 reserve in Eastern Europe, none in Asia, 1 in Africa, and 2 within I guess you would call that Pacific Southwest, technically, or Southeast, Pacific Southeast. Spot right over here. Grab it. But I mean, we would have to get so lucky. Go. It's a Mouflon. Female. Yeah. I know. I'm just moving on. You know another creepy thing that I found out is how innocent sounding a mountain lion's calls are. Like I was just actually watching it. I think today or was it last night? Within the last 8 hours, I saw a little clip showing if you hear an innocent cat or something that may sound like a cat in an area that you know has mountain lions, don't go to it. Because I listened to this and it sounded like just a regular ass cat meowing, looking for someone. God help us if they ever start using that purposely to hunt humans. The scary thought. An animal that realizes,
You're in the right area. Remember to approach carefully. They might still be there.
Let me just go ahead and get the gun that can blow a hole through them, the person behind them, and the several other dozen people behind them. Ooh. I bet so. Actually, there he goes. There they all go.
The southeastern ibex's horns follow a distinctive backward sweeping curve, making them stand out amongst the other breeds. A truck. And cages. Be thorough. We need to know exactly what you found out there. We used to have cages like this in our kennels, but these bars are so thick.
How do they get them down from the truck? I haven't moved anything like this specifically, but I have moved sheet metal in general before at the factory, and this thing is heavy as fuck. I can tell this just by looking at it. And you're telling me they not only transported that one or two at a time in that thing, but then they got it out right over here? That seems a little much.
I guess our signs didn't just disappear after all. Maybe this one was destined for another lake.
what else am I looking for? Investigate the area. We got the stop sign. Now there's track. Further along somewhere, I guess? Ah, here we go.
It was them. Vista España. They released the wolves. 3 demons that have haunted my home. That killed me. Oh, I cannot begin to convey the rage that is twisting inside me at this moment. Where is the driver? If you find him, keep him there until the police arrive. I'm calling them now.
Okay. Find where the truck driver went. Okay. Did the truck driver get eaten by the wolf? Is this him? No, there's blood.
Follow them. And for the love of God, be careful. We know that if this wolf is still here, it's been specifically raised to attack humans. We have to put it down.
There's the church. Oh shit, right in front of me. Oh well, it's a female. Not worth that much. Go on and get out of here. Oh wait, you're a male. Hold the phone. I must. He's. Nah, let him have it. Let him have it. Oh, also, I just realized. Right in the eyes. Yeah. Nothing like having pepper spray right there. Matter of fact, what's after Cuatro? Yukon. Nice. Now, if I'm right, this is actually close, if not the end itself. Because we go to the monastery. Oh, excuse me. We get attacked by the wolf. Run away. And yes, dog, it's okay. You don't have to remind me. Keep going. Wow, 200,000. Okay. So, I mean, it's not like we really need anything, because the electronic collar covers everything. We pick up the sprays when we need to. We pick up the ammunition when we need to. We have a big game weapon. We have a small game to medium game, and then we have a foul gun, I want to say, because they're basically all that's good for is foul and rabbits. Excuse me again. Ah, you know what else happens this week, folks? Shogun finale. It's another ibex. It's all from that female herd. Holy. I swear to God, I just saw something move through the grass right there. I don't know if it was a rabbit or maybe like an ambient bug or something. I don't see anything now. But yeah, no. Shogun's finally gotten its season finale this Tuesday, and not to do too much spoilers, it's fucking good. And there goes a female ibex in front of us. Female, so don't care. I know, dog, I know, we're fine. Don't worry about it. Walk with confidence. Resting area, 7 to 10. Yeah, they're gone. There she is. Yeah, no, they probably have a need zone and are conflicting orders of cross or run away because we're right here. Come on, Doug. Oh no, that's a big herd passing by. Level 2, level 2, level 2. It's a level 3. If he just presents himself, I can take a shot at him. I think that's still him. See, this is the problem with hunting in the hills. All these little dips and corners he can go into. I lost him. 2, level 2. Yeah, no, I lost him. Damn. Oh well. Can't tell you how many times I've lost entire hunts because hunting in hill terrain is just that bad sometimes. I don't know what it is, but I'm pretty confident that the animals can sometimes see you through hills directly. Obviously, they can smell you, hear you, those things, but I'm almost guarantee you that they could just straight up see you through hills sometimes. And, like, the cover system does not work. Sometimes, mind you. Other times it works okay or no problems at all. But let's just say I've had one or several dozen experiences where just an animal, wolves especially, God, are wolves difficult to sneak up on. But yeah, no, it's not worked too properly on that account. Other than that, I would probably say hunting in the forest is the next hardest thing, or dense forest, I should say, for obvious reasons, and that's the only reason. Well, no, that's not true. When you're hunting in any forest, really, it's always a crapshoot because the other issue is that these trees have some incredible hitboxes on some of them. And when I say incredible, I don't mean like, oh, awesome, I hit right here and that got me that. No, I mean what do you mean the tree has a hit meter 3 feet out from it kind of situation. Probably going to say something controversial here to anyone watching Shogun, but I kind of actually felt a little sad for Buntaro. Don't get me wrong, I know what he did, and I know all that, but imagine being that blind that you don't even realize that this is how people actually felt about you all this time, and they did not reciprocate any emotion that you were a one-sided love situation. And one that went on for so long too. My goodness me. This place is lovely, I'm not gonna lie. If I'm right, we can't get into the main door. We have to go through like some weird secret cave or something like that. You know, look, if their idea was to try and get the wolf to attack people to get people to scare out, why didn't they just, come on. Oh boy. There we go. Why didn't they just drop the wolf closer or have the main door to the church open but keep this one shut so this way anyone who goes in there will suddenly find themselves attacked by a wolf? And the wolf couldn't like just sneak out back through here. There's the wolf.
There it is.
So our epic battle with the wolf begins. And there he goes. Now, if I'm right, I think this is a diamond. Gold? Boo. That means we did whiff the one diamond that we would have gotten for free here. Oh, look at that blood. Fur type Ogro. I gotta check something. And Spanish. No, it doesn't look like it's. So then, wait, what does that mean then? OGRO. Ogre. Okay. I was figuring, but you never know sometimes. Which I assume is just basically the blood on its mouth. Okay.
He's done. You killed it. That creature was a monster. Un ogro. You can hopefully find a way out. The monastery isn't safe, so be careful as you move around in there.
I'm pretty sure this is the end of the Cuatro Colinas missions.
It's old and crumbling, but still so beautiful. there is something special about that place. The monastery used to be a site of pilgrimage. Your journey to arrive there has been a battle too.
Oh.
The war to save Cuatro Colinas has been long, and I am so tired. When I think about what has happened here, I know that we did what we had to do. Because of our influence, Cuatro Colinas will maintain its divine and breathtaking landscapes. Its rolling hills will remain unblemished by tacky tourist attractions. And we'll continue to host some of the most majestic wildlife in the world. Of course, this is also a victory for my neighbors. They're already asking me questions about what happened. On top of all of this, you have proven to me that you are not only the person I needed to help me save my home, but are also a true friend. You have helped me in more ways than I can articulate, and you have not only my thanks, but that of my father. But that doesn't mean that there isn't still work to be done. So I recommend you catch your breath and get back to work.
I always love that. Without you, we couldn't have done any of this. Thank you so much for being the hero of the day. Now get back to work. But that is it, folks. It is relatively short compared to the other ones, but Cuatro Colinas has been completed. However, you know what that means? It means it's time we move on to the next location. It would be awesome to see an old fort. I think I've only ever seen one old fortress, and when we were over at Puerto Rico. But with that, no, hold on. There we go. With that, it is time we move on to the next one, and the next one on the list going up is the Yukon. So that's where we'll head off to.
Welcome to Yukon Valley, Chichiko. From up here, you're able to see almost the entire reserve. This looks like the spot to set the plane down. I'll pull up to the jetty and you can climb out. Now, good luck to you out there. Don't forget, I'm only a radio call away. I'm quite certain that you're the part of the puzzle that we've been missing out here. While I deal with paperwork and people, you're going to be my eyes and ears on the ground. We're going to be a strong team. I just know it. Enjoy your time out in the reserve. Confident that someone of your ability will find their way around, no problem. I look forward to seeing the results of your hunts. Since you've just arrived, there's a couple of places nearby that I'd like you to visit. You can probably see the lookout tower just up the hill from where I dropped you off. If you climb to the top, you'll get a great view of the surrounding area. There's also an outpost close to the tower. It's always good to know where you can rest your head after a day's work, right? Head to the outpost and make sure it's ready to receive visitors. I don't mind which one you travel to first, but I'd like you to stop off at both sites.
Alrighty. And off he goes. And off we get. Frame 738. Very good. Of course, we got our big killer. Same old, same old. But yeah, we are now onto the Yukon. As everything's so green. Things were green over there, but things are really green here. Is that? Yeah, no, I can still see him.
Once you're up top, enjoy the view. These towers are used mostly for fire watch duties. But when I'm at the top of one, normally I just want to put my feet up and enjoy the tranquility. I haven't had a chance to do that in a long time, though.
Yep. That was definitely what I would be doing. I'd be, like I was saying, if I could find a way to seal off this bottom part, add in a shower toilet combo, because they usually have a microwave, a refrigerator, or a stovetop even if you're lucky. And that's everything you there. Look, you can make a whole studio apartment of this. It's got its own water. Seal this up so the bears and the cougars can't get in, and I don't know, maybe the wolves as well. God, it'd be terrible stuck up here with a bunch of wolves circling down around. I bet I can make a great movie out of that. Surviving in a fire tower in the Alaskan wilderness while a bunch of wolves circle around, and you have to go out there and scavenge supplies. No, forget a movie. I can think of a very awesome survival video game like that. And to be fair, I think there kind of is. I think it's, or something equivalent. It's like Alone in the Dark or something like that.
You at the top? Can you see the outpost from there?
No.
I normally do a routine check of an outpost after we've had visitors. All it takes is a forgotten half-eaten sandwich, and suddenly you have curious animals coming to investigate. Bears are temperamental neighbors, and you don't want them knocking on the door asking to borrow some sugar.
No, do not. But yeah, no, you would be like setting up your production stuff all right here. You can't really farm, so none of that, but drying racks, fishing traps, all sorts of things. Oh, it was you, Doug. No? Oh, it's the birds. I'm not gonna lie, I heard that sound, I was thinking, what the fuck is running up on me? I don't see anything. Luckily, it's just a bird. Well, you know what? Today's gonna be a good day, guys. Today is spaghetti day. Angel hair pasta spaghetti. I can't wait for it. I don't know what that says about my life when I'm excited for Spaghetti Monday or something like that. Pasta day, essentially.
Welcome to Loggers Point. 100 years ago or so, felled trees would be dragged down there.
I knew I
And
wasn't
teams
seeing
would
things.
strip them down and roll them into the river. Then they'd be bundled up and towed out to the sawmills. The outpost sits on top of the old workers' campsite. I know it might seem trivial, but can you take a look at the trash can and make sure that it's locked? It's a bear-proof trash can with a tricky catch. I don't want to take any chances.
Yeah. Well, funny thing is about these bear locked trash cans is what the guides at Yellowstone will tell you. There's a very significant difference between the most safest bear trap and the dumbest tourist who will be unable to open the trash can because of the bear mechanism. Which is why they say it's like we can't have trash cans that sophisticated and so that the bears won't get it because people are too stupid to understand how to work them, even with instructions painted on them.
People often struggle to lock these heavy-duty trash cans, but if they leave it just a little bit open, all sorts of trouble could come sniffing around. I think we got lucky this time. Thanks for taking care of that. Oh, one last thing. Before you move on, can you take a look at the firewood inside the cabin?
Sure.
Damn, this is bad news. These logs have all the signs of a beetle infestation. Let me see if I can check in with the hunters who must have cut the firewood. I have the number for their satellite phone in the log somewhere. I'll get back to you. I just found the number. I knew I had it here somewhere. I'll give the hunters who stayed here a call and see what they have to say. I'll call you back in a moment after I've landed.
Oh, wow, yeah, no, that's all the way on the opposite side.
Reindeer, or caribou as they're known in North America, have a long history as the backbone of Native Alaskan society. The Gwich'in tribe have always harvested caribou to provide food, tools, and clothing. The herds are a fraction of their former size nowadays. Not many non-natives get to hunt them. No answers from the hunters yet. I'll keep trying. There's an outpost in the forest to your
Don't
northwest.
see anything.
If you follow the trail, you'll find it. I have a hunch that... Oh, phone's ringing. I'll call you back when I get some answers from these guys about where they cut the wood. Head to the forest outpost in the meantime. I'll bet that's where they were.
Yeah. If anyone's been to Alaska, they know this place looks freaking incredible. Bush. But to be fair, my own self, I didn't go into like Heartland, Alaska. I was along the coast when we were visiting. Went to Juneau, Anchorage. I think there was a third one. I don't remember its name. We went to see Mendenhall Glacier, and to me, it was like, okay, cool. Ice in the background, and then like my parents and the older members of the party were like, "Oh my god, it's so depleted." And then you're like, "What are you talking about? What are you talking about?" So you go into the lodge that's looking into the glacier, and you see all these old photographs of them, and you're like, "Oh damn, yeah, no, this thing's fucking almost gone." They say it's probably like another 50 years, and that entire glacier and Mendenhall will be gone. Water was cold as all hell, you know, glacier runoff, but hey, what do you know until you actually get there and test it out? And then we found like an actual piece of ice floating in there, and it's like, huh, well, let me see. And so you pick it up, it's a little like, oh, this is so, oh, and like you lift it up, and it's literally like the Titanic iceberg, where it's the piece of ice floating on top, and that's all you see. But underneath it is just this giant, jagged weight, essentially, on it. Okay, so yeah, we just literally followed this path. But yeah, it was a great time we had over there in Alaska, and we also hit there in a freak heat storm, heat wave, not storm. And so while we were there, everyone was kind of mad at me because I was the angsty teen at this point, where it's all like, "No, I don't need no heavy clothing. I'm fine." I was in my total California gear of just a regular ash T-shirt and some board shorts. Uh, oh, right there. Board shorts, cargo pants. Good old California with the sandals as well. Everything. I don't really know the scoring of these guys, so I can't tell if that's good or not. Doesn't look too big. Maybe a gold, low tier, or a high tier silver. It's not moving. 75, maybe get a shot on him. So his belly's right there. Good God, there is no idea. Oh, main call. Okay. There should do. And he's down. Good hit. Nice. Alright, so there's our first caribou. Else along the way. Yukon Valley is also definitely big game reserve. So if you're thinking about coming here, make sure you have like big game rifles. You'll need maybe a small game for sure, but almost everything here is definitely mid to big. What score are you, my friend? Find them out. Let's see. Okay, silver. 271. Need to get to 311.21 for gold and 430 for a diamond. Oof. Okay. Okay, so definitely not class sixes. We need something higher. 169.77 kilograms at obviously 271.43 trophy rating, silver stamp, and 996 in cash. But yeah, no. So Alaska was great. We were over there. The heat wave was just perfect for me because as we get out there and we're expecting, because here's the other thing, the ship that went there before us, literally just the week before, was in one of the worst storms that they'd ever experienced, and it had damaged the entire cruise liner that they were on, and they had to go into dry dock for like 3 months to repair everything. We get there, and it's a freaking heat wave of unprecedented records. We're talking 90 degrees in Alaska. So there I am with my Californian t-shirt, my sandals, and my cargo shorts, and I just have the biggest shit-eating grin on my face as I'm watching not only my family and friends, but all the other guests and vacationers taking scissors and cutting their very big and fancy ponchos, their heavy duty survival jackets. Like, oh my god, it's so hot out here. It's all like, you fucking idiots. This is what I get. This is small victory of I don't have to damage or destroy any of my clothing because I was lazy. I'll take it. Oh my god, there were so many people who were pissed off because the weather was not cold, but I was just thinking, it's like, no, this weather's perfect. Let's go out. There's so many things to see and do now because it's so survivable. And because of that, I definitely have a misinterpretation of what Alaska is really like. Because even the local tour guides were like, God, guys, it's hot as hell. Sorry if it's too much for you. And I was like, no, this is nice. Now, to be fair, when it's hot over there, it's humid over there. And we're not talking clean but heavy Florida humid. We're talking heavy and sticky because it is technically when it warms up over there, it's more so a swamp or marsh than anything else. Also spread my eyes. All good. The wind is in our favor, but this will just ensure it. I guess I must have heard things. Yeah, and so we were over there. We went to the Minho Glaciers. We saw some humpback whales. There was the I don't remember the tribe's name, but we went on one of their tribal lands to go take a tour of the area, see all of their history and whatnot there. And then, of course, we get the whole lecture about when the white man came. It's like, I was like, mm-hmm, yeah, I know. Oh, you got conquered and you lost everything. Look, I get it. Super sad story. But if you're trying to guilt us, who literally had no connection whatsoever to this, you're just going to turn me away further and further. Now, again, I'm not saying that there's nothing wrong with them talking about the past to teach about the past so that you don't repeat the past. But they talk about the past, they teach about the past, and then they try and enslave you to it. It's like, no, no, that is the past. If we ever want to see something better, you have to. Now, granted, of course, I'm saying this from my perspective, and I don't know everyone else's perspective. But if you want to move on from the past, you gotta let it go. But he was really cool about it. Even he was all like, I don't know. I guess he could just see that we weren't super touristy. You know how tourists will have, oh god, if they have the fanny pack in there and they just ask the questions, always taking pictures. It's like there's levels of tourist annoyances, I would say. And luckily, we were not that annoying, I think. Got a knife there, carved out of elk antler. Scrimshaw, they call it. It's bone artwork. Where they carve stories into them. Really nice. It's a great knife. Still use it for on the occasion when the situation does call for a heavy-duty hunting knife to cut something. Bright water flats. I call bullshit because these are not flats. This is a very hilly area. Manor Lords, Manor Lords, Manor Lords. I'm so excited for this game, you guys. I have not been this excited for a game in so long. And from what I can see, and from what the dev has also said, he's also said, it's like, guys, rein in your expectations. First and foremost, it's not a Total War killer because I don't want to compete against Total War because that's not what his game is about. And I agree with him. He says his game is a city builder, first and foremost, with combat added to it. If he will expand on combat, great, awesome. I think that could be a very wise, profitable, and
I had a chat with the hunters who chopped the logs you found at Loggers Point. Turns out that the cabin had been out of firewood, so they'd gone looking for a fallen tree to carve up. You are now in the same forest they were when they found our beetle-infested tree.
okay. But anyway, so we'll also get access to the regular edition and not the early access, because early access has several things locked out of it, which we are seeing from all the YouTubers and streamers showcasing it, lucky bastards. But that does mean when we begin showing it, we'll be showing new stuff as well. I will play it a little beforehand just to get an idea, and also I need it to see what I can work with for thumbnails, because I'll commission another one. And also, news-wise, other channel news-wise, I think I found
Hey,
a
I
symbol.
see you're near the forest outpost. Once you get up there, take a look in the cabin. There should be a backpack with some supplies in it. When you find it, just grab the whole pack.
Icon, symbol, whatever it is that would go for just, aside from just like the stereotypical stock image of a dragon eye. Still working on it though. Why did I go here into the backpack? Which is the fanny pack?
That's the one. Once you're done at the outpost, take a look in the surrounding forest. Can you find any fallen trees in that area? The spruce bark beetles are a massive threat to Alaska's spruce forests at the moment. We haven't been hit as badly compared to some other Alaskan state parks, but I think that it may be time for a quarantine. Okay, so once you find a fallen tree, I want you to take a look at its bark. Does it look healthy? If so, it's probably not the tree we're looking for.
I mean, like, I wouldn't mind doing a job like this. It's just always in the back of my head. It's like, oh, I could be hunted and eaten by a mountain lion or a bear. That's just kind of like, maybe I don't want to do that. And those are just animal threats, not including
This is
weather.
the one. Okay, in that pack you should have a canister of paint and a nozzle attachment. Use them to paint a big pink X on the tree. And let's take a look around to make sure the beetles haven't started to spread. If you see a spruce in the immediate vicinity of the fallen tree, mark it. And our forestry team will come out and take care of it. If it's untouched, they can just spray it with pesticides to protect it. If it's already infested, then they'll cut it down and haul it away for burning. Great job. I hope we don't need to cut these trees down, but it's a small price to pay to contain the beetles. There we go. Another tree marked. This reminds me of my summer breaks when I was a kid, helping out my dad at work. He was a tree surgeon down in Washington State.
Ah, damn. If he had stayed right there, could have gotten a shot. Oh well.
I used to resent him for making me go out there and work while my friends played back home. Eventually, those trips also included hunting lessons, and that made them my favorite parts of the summer. That should do. I'll get in touch with the foresters. They can investigate the area and cut down what they need to. I'll make sure that they also pick up the firewood at Loggers Point. Don't want to take any chances. Thanks for taking care of this. It's becoming a full-on phobia of mine that these beetles are going to destroy the forest here. We sprayed pesticides across the western edge of the forest as a preventative measure earlier this month. But any new chemicals in the air, soil, or water make me uneasy. In the same bag that you found the paint, there should be some plastic sample containers. Could you bring them out to the wetlands? Muskeg is the word we use up here in Alaska.
I think I just... No, he's still alive. I thought I one-shot him. Onto here. I'm gonna get this. And then we'll go for Fatal Attraction. Being able to spot them through the scope, and he did drop, so good.
You're going to be grabbing some samples out there. So one of our research teams can test the pesticides to make sure they aren't having any effect on the ecology. This was actually my wife Sandy's idea. She runs the Yukon Valley Nature Center, so she's working closely with a visiting research team.
I could have sworn it was somewhere down over here. Caribou. There's poop. There's tracks. Oh, there we go. Great medium. Damn, he certainly booked it. Still going. About 50. It's so weird how sometimes you'll be able to actually see the path they'll make. Even without, if these things weren't here, the little trails, you could still see their path, and there he is. When we get him, then we'll look around. Are there bison on this map? I don't think there is. Or at least I don't remember. Ah, too far to the right. Balls. Damn. Okay. 174.07 kilograms, 293.94 trophy rate, bronze stamp, 7'4" in cash. Alright, I'll take it.
Welcome to Yukon Valley's wetlands. The last time I brought both of my daughters here to spot birds, they told me that all the bird spotting in the world wasn't worth the smell. Turned out that a bear had left a rotting moose carcass in the summer sun. I decided to spot birds somewhere else, just in case the bear came back for seconds. The pesticides we're using on the forest to prevent beetle infestation are effective, but I still have my doubts about the effects on other wildlife. The flats are one of our most biodiverse regions, so I can't risk introducing anything dangerous into the water or the food chain. Watch your footing at the water's edge. It can be easy to slip and fall in. Just fill one of the containers you have with water. Can you take some samples from the water beside the forest first? We sprayed a section of the forest western edge last month, so I want to know if anything has changed since then.
Red Fox, okay. I'm pretty sure these guys were in here, and I'm pretty sure this place also had like the update where new animals were being added in. I'm confident. I don't remember what it was. Most of the animals that they switched around were birds. So just giving more of a bird hunting capabilities in multiple reserves. It's a caribou track. It's a female though. Eh. Hello, that's what I'm looking for. Some baby caribou though, I'm not gonna lie. You the only male? Yeah, you're the only male. I'm gonna keep holding on. We got a decent shot at his lungs right there. And I don't think he'll even notice me, really. Not there. $50.75. $25.50. Well, he's going down, but it wasn't as good of a hit as I thought it was. Let's get this one over here.
Nicely done. First time I was there, I misjudged how stable the edge of a pond was and ended up with one leg knee-deep in the water. I was a rookie at the time, and luckily nobody saw it happen. Can you grab a second sample from a body of water slightly further away from the forest?
Yeah, sure. No one saw it except your eye in the sky. Have to go against the wind in order to get this caribou, but we get the caribou. Whoa, ho, ho. Excuse me. Trying to think, what animal did they add in? I know the only place that didn't get was Silver Ridge. It's gotta be a bird species. Because I know for a fact foxes were here before. Same with the Kodiaks. Where are we? And you keep. And to be fair, he loose on the other side of the hill. Oh no, up there. Okay, she wants to flee. That's fine. god, how far did this thing run? Right here, dog. Right here. Good on you, dog. Now get out of the way. Let's see, how much are you worth? Silver. No, worse. What? I didn't. I aimed too high. I could have sworn I was aiming right around here. Okay. Fuck's sake. Damn it. Again, I whiffed the shot. Well, that also explains why he was able to run away so far. 161.90 kilograms, 165.28. Good thing is we didn't ruin the gold. Bronze stampage with 616 cash. Still doesn't feel good though. I would definitely want to go to Alaska again. There's this one thing up in the north called the Denali train ride. And it's essentially almost like the equivalent of cruise shipping, except it's train shipping. And what's more is that it would show me the inner sides of North America, which you don't really see. And like when people see things that they claim to be the inner side of America, most of the time what they show me is stuff from like Texas, California, New York, or all these things, and I'm just thinking, so like, you guys don't know. You guys only ever see those cities, don't you? You don't really look into the heartlands of America, or hell, even into the heartlands of the state you're in. Because when anyone anywhere says New York City, oh, snow's coming in, or just the state of New York, they always picture New York City, Times Square. And it's just, they don't really know. I mean, for example, New York, if you actually go outside of New York City in the state of New York, a lot of New York is still farmland. And okay, not like down and dirty farmland, but I mean aristocratic farmlands. If you go onto the east coast of the US into away from the coastline toward the inner cities, it's very weird. Like on the coast itself, those cities clusterfuck, all of them. They got so many things going on with them. But if you just go out of the cities toward the surrounding towns, villages, as I mess with. Oh, don't do that. I thought you were something wrong about it. Or as the villages, as I like to call it, because my sister is over on East Coast, and her village had a celebration because they had a large enough population to vote for something else in their town. I forget what it was, but we were asking, it's like, hey, so when we come over to visit, what can we do? You want to visit the largest chair in the States? What? Yeah, it's like some Guinness World Record. They have the largest chair ever made over there. And we're all like, you're in a village. All in good fun and good teasing. I guess we're in the dead zone. Aside from that caribou we saw, there's nothing else out here right now. I do wish they had more of this, where it's almost like your entire environment will change. And they kind of do that with rainstorms, but It only does so much. A sudden whiteout, on the other hand, ooh, that changes everything. Yeah, but yeah, on there, and away from the main cities, in the villages and towns, or even other cities, just away from the coastline, things are much more calmer. And as I was saying, it's like a lot of aristocratic-like families on the East Coast. And no, those guys were smart. They were like, I ain't gonna fucking live in the city. You know how much of a shithole that is? Aside from the fact that, living over there, my sister was telling me that there's one guy who is able to take care of his entire family. He doesn't work. He doesn't do anything. What he does is that he rents out a parking spot in Boston. And that's all this guy does. He rents out a single parking spot because this is how bad parking and driving is over there on the East Coast. Because it's so clustered together. The guy charges $20,000 a month for a parking spot. And someone fucking pays it too. Someone came to him, paid him upfront in cash, and my sister was telling me, it's like, yeah, no, the dude's put all of his kids through college. He's paid off all of his loans, all of his mortgage, everything by literally selling a parking spot in Boston. Do you know how fucking happy I would be if I could just literally sell a parking spot? Okay, hang on. Let me rephrase that. Not sell, rent. He rents out his parking spot. And every time, it's the same person right there and then. 20 grand for the month? Here you go. It's my spot. You know how fucking great that would be? There's no point envying what others have, only because it's just more hurtful for you in the long run. God damn. I was literally about to say there's like nothing out here, and lo and behold, there's a moose, but he's running away from us, so that doesn't help. That's female. I don't care about her. Where's your male compatriot? Woo, welcome back to the chat, and yes we are in the Yukon now. Fox. Yeah, the wind's against us for the fox, no way. There's that moose. 34. Is he coming back? Get out of here. No, I thought he was coming back, damn. Well, wait. Let me just... Let's hunger down. We'll give it a hot minute. Also... Oh, there's multiple foxes. Nah, he's going. Damn. I was kind of hoping he would double back. Canadians? Yeah, Canadians. I mean, if we can wait here and they'll land. Oh, you know, that's a good point that I just thought. Do you work on birds? Yes, you do. Okay. That answers that. I don't know. Let's try. god, that's loud. Alright. Now, will they get close enough? Ooh, a level 4. Now, I don't know the Canadian geese. I don't know what's a good one. But, I mean, a level 4 bird, that's a pretty high level bird, I think. Anyway, keep eyes on him. Keep eyes on him. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to go for the right one. They go up to level 5. Okay, so yeah, no, that's a pretty big bird thing. I lost him, though. No, put that back. Wait. There it is. Well, I definitely lost sight of the level 4. Oh, Jesus. Oh! Fucking hell. We're going now. Jesus, fuck. Move me out of the way. I thought it was the dog. Hi there. I don't suppose you're the level 4. Oh god, I feel so bad for you. It's just kind of came out of nowhere and attacked me. Damn it, he's a level 1. Okay, but we got him. Just pushed me out of the way. So I'm like, dog, what are you doing? Wait, you're not dog? 6.21 kilograms at a 6.11 trophy rating, silver stamp, and 654 in cash. Okay, so that happened. Yeah, gotta plan that a bit more effectively next time. I mean, I was just curious, because at the time, I didn't know if the electric collar worked for the geese. So, we had to live and learn. And it's a level 4 caribou, but we know that's not too big. But he's giving us the perfect angle on him. If we can get to 300. Oh, look who's coming back. Oh, also, pepper spray the eyes. Yes. It's fucking crazy goose. So there, yep, sounds right there. Now, I think that there's an achievement if I get the hit at 400 meters. But we're set to 300. Freaking geese. Gonna be loud as hell. Alright, just to clarify, you are at 400, within 400, okay. So if I aim at 300, the bullet drop will just go down. It won't be enough. So we gotta aim at, like, the first reticle, I believe? That's, like, every 100? Right over him. He's a little alarmed. Okay, but he doesn't know we're here. He's stupid. That's okay. I'll accept it. Easy, buddy, easy. It was just thunder in the distance. It was a strange honk from one of the geese. No, 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 no. Turn the other way. Ah, damn. Why is this thing wobbling so much? With all my perks and skills, no, it should not wobble this much. Yeah, no, none of these help. Okay. Well, unfortunately, he turned his back to us. Let's see if we can adjust. The snow's starting to disappear as well. That's a little better. Set it to 150. We should be able to. Maybe. Okay, that's a hit. 50, 75. 25, 50. Oh, yeah, no, he's going down. For sure going down. Yeah, good hit. Finally. Yeah, no, we should. Here they come again. Canadian geese. Can't say I've ever been attacked by one. I know that that is a very common story with Canadian geese. No, not by geese, but by swans. I have been attacked by swans. It's even worse when you're a kid and they attack you and they hiss. The first time you're a kid and you hear a swan hiss at you. Terrible, terrifying experience. Oh yeah, good blood, good lung blood right there. Let's see. A little freaked out. Ran this way. Starts to go down here, panicked. And I can't tell. It looks like those are older ones. Yeah, no, he kept on coming here, and there he is. Alrighty. I would still say silver. It's got the main hook, but a lot of is missing. I'd say silver. No, gold. Look at that. Okay, so this hook, when they do have it, is what we're looking for. Pretty high tier. Yeah, no, less than 100 towards diamond. 176.38 kilograms, 334.74 trophy rating, a gold stamp with 1180 in cash. Right into the left lung. Alright, let's go collect the sample. Still got plenty of time. It only feels darker because the marsh is just that way. The overcast sky also does. However, I still could have sworn, now that I'm out here, it feels like there is bison here. At least that's what it feels like. I don't see anything. Yeah, another thing that always reminds me of this with Alaska is the bear man. A really big thing in the 2000s, but there's a guy who he tried to be kind of like the lion whisperer in Africa, except very stupidly. I'm not gonna lie. Don't get me wrong, it's still a sad thing, but it was totally preventable. And so the bear guy's biggest thing was that he would go and he would live among the bears in Alaska. And obviously, he would do this in a very stupid way. Just gonna say it, stupid. But he would be out there, and he wouldn't even take bear mace with him. I believe his girlfriend did, but and that's like the extra sad part. Um, yeah, it was one of those brutal things where it's like for a good 2 to 3 years, he was a very strong message bringer about we are misunderstanding bears. We have to work with the bears and understand them. Blah 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 that stuff. And then they ate him, and not just him. They ate his girlfriend as well. And what's worse is that it's a bear that he was recording and documenting too. And he called it the bad bear because it was a new bear that had moved into the area at the salmon run. And he even called it, it's like, oh, that's a bad bear because he's got an attitude problem. Because he had worked up a God, what's the word? What's the word? Not an acquaintanceship, but I guess relationship is probably the better way to say it because I don't know how to say it or what it would be prescribed as directly. Observer and observee. Either way, yeah, no. So there's a bear, and he documented this bear that they know killed him because they found it eating his body and her body after they arrived, and the
Great.
audio recording
That
was
should do
also
for water
salvaged of
samples.
the attack, which was
Next
the
up,
worst part.
I need you to find me some animal droppings in this region. The muskeg is a hotbed of animal activity, so you should find droppings quite easily. Alaskan grizzlies are the most intimidating creatures I've ever encountered. The first time I spotted one, I instinctively checked my rifle was loaded, just in case it charged. It was over 200 yards away. If the pesticides have drifted out to the flats, I want to know if it's making it into the food chain. It's been a month since we sprayed, so there's been plenty of time for the pesticides to get out here. That's what we're looking for. Perfect. Could you find a sample from a different species as well? It's better to grab a larger sample size while you're already there in the field.
Ah, and now the dirty side of being out in the wilderness. Poop collection and poop sample taking. But yeah, no, and the worst thing is that at school they would show it because it was supposed to be like, oh, look at this. This is how you're supposed to be with nature, trying to find a way to communicate and live within harmony. And then lo and behold, the dude gets eaten along with his girlfriend, and it's like, ooh, let's just forget we ever showed you any of this and never mention it again. Like, yeah, that didn't work out too well for you guys, did it? There. Some caribou. Okay. I mean, we just need one other dropping. So, yeah, we'll keep on heading for here. And let's just say 2000's internet was a wild, dangerous wasteland. So I did hear that as a kid. Oh man, has it stuck with me. Now, granted, later on, I was right for one. The bison are here. So 3. Oh, there they go. There goes the whole herd. Level 3. I believe that there's a level 5. We should go for him. There is a level 4. Go through all the rest. Yep, just him. As long as I hopefully didn't hit his head out of that. But that should drop him. And yep, there he goes. Alright, and as I'm going over here, we should see droppings as well, so that'll complete the mission. What I was saying earlier, yeah, no, so I ended up also hearing what had turned out to be not the actual audio, but a reenactment of the audio. And, like, props to the actor, because I thought it was the real audio. I thought I was hearing that stuff. Now, as a kid, you can't process it too well.
That should do it. Now we'll be able to tell if anything larger than a fly is ingesting chemicals that we should be worried about.
But when you're older and you hear it, you just think...
It's hard work wading through the muskeg, huh? I have a spot where you can drop the samples off, and I can easily pick them up. Oh, I just remembered. I've been speaking with my wife about the work you've been doing, and she mentioned a few tasks that she has on her plate that I think you could help her with. I gave her your number, so expect to hear from her. She's working on some very important studies at the moment. Hang on a second. I'm getting a call. Okay, I'm back. Slight change of plans. Before you drop off the samples, I need you to grab a hatchet from the outpost at the western edge of the flats.
Okay.
We have a bit of a situation out in the northwest corner of the reserve, and you're perfectly placed to take care of it. It looks like storms have weakened the roots of a tree, which is about to collapse onto the train tracks. Let me know when you grab the hatchet.
Yeah, let me get back to you on that. Where's my buffalo? Doug. Oh. I hate when that happens. Gold. First shot, 75%. Second shot, 25%, but hit the long each time. Nice. 961.04 kilograms at 164.79 trophy rating. Gold stamp. 997 in cash. Alrighty. So yeah, we know to look for level 5s of these guys. Well, make sure about that. Yep. Oh shit, there's another level 4. It's a level 4. I gotta go for it. That's possible diamond. Yeah, it's on this side. So we go along right here. Maybe we catch him back over there. All depends on where he moves. Nothing. Okay, so down there. As long as we keep on heading this way, we may scare them back that way, which I prefer. Yeah, and because he's a high level, and a male at that, he'll probably always be the first one to leave. Yep. Well, well, well. Who wants to be aggressive towards me, huh? Yeah, he's gonna bleed out before he even gets to me. There he goes. There's the herd. Level 3 male. That's an average then. Level 3, another average. Okay. So you drop right here. Oh, there's another herd. Level 3. Level 4. 3, 4. Oh. Alright, I'll take it. 1,015.56 kilograms, 169.66 trophy rating, gold stamp, 981 in cash. That's level 3. That's level 3. There's the level 4. Now the thing is, they're so big, slight deviation won't matter too much. I think I missed that one. He is at 50-75, so he's going down. For sure, that first hit is good, and are you guys a different herd? No, I think you're the same one. Yeah, you're the same one. Yep, he fell. Problem is, he could still go pretty far away, the more I think about it. Being, you know, a giant buffalo and all that. Yep, found him for me, dog. There we go. It's a medium bleed. Okay. Yeah, there's the rest of his herd. Oh, wait, is that him? Yep, that's him. It's okay, dog. I found him. I'll do all the work. Don't worry. Let me just use my binoculars. Oh, look, there he is. See, you have to use your nose. This is why I am the human and you are the dog. Right there. Yeah, we could double back towards the tower. As long as we don't find... There is another level 4 right there. And if I'm not mistaken, he's coming back this way. Maybe. He's over a kilometer away, so it's not like we can take a shot at him. Yeah, no, let's move. Or not for the sheer fact that he is a potential diamond at level 4. Wouldn't bother. Now, to be fair, of the potentials, he is still pretty low potential. Oh, wait, even better. They all lay down. So if you lay down there... Where's Mr. 4? There he is. As long as we have eyes on him. Bloody trees. Where'd you go? There you are. Oh, there's a moose. It's probably the best angle we'll have. And we'll see if that causes enough damage to take him. There we go. That's what I thought. There's 2 female moose over there. Something was right there. Yep, he Peace down. Alrighty. Balls. Another gold. 1,025.66 kilograms. 168.63 trophy rating. Gold stamp. Cash of $9.85. Hi. Holy shit, what the hell was that? But it's a trivial male moose. I would feel ashamed to get that. That's okay, he did not like the dog, that's for sure. That's why he was staring him down. Good job, by the way, dog. Way to warn me about a possible attack. Bring up the fucking binoculars, come on. Yeah, it's a level 3, that's fine. I'm coming, dog, I'm coming. He's got it. And there it is. Another goal. Okay, so I'm just starting to feel like number 4s can't get it to diamond. But another long shot. Again, this is the benefit of having such a large animal to hit. 936.86 kilograms, 162.51 trophy rating, a gold stamp, and 946 in cash. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and unlock the tower, and then we'll move on from there. I love how, even to this day, the 7mm is just, like, still possibly one of the best functioning rifles you can have in this game. It melts through everything. Oh, we got another overcast coming in. Along with more Canadians. I remember when they first brought in the Canadian geese, it was pretty much just like this. Constant geese overhead, just constantly honking. Like, even when you shot your gun to try and scare them away, nothing. Just the constant looming dread of the honk. That's another bison. Level 3. Nothing too interesting still. Is it weird that the bison are all over by the marsh? There's Canadians. You would think that they would be out on the plains or something. But, I mean, I guess this technically is the equivalent of plains. take a right. Also, go ahead and spray this. More Canadians. Yep, nope, we'll just keep going. Doesn't look like there's anything else. What the hell is that sound? The moose. I'm not gonna lie, that sounded just like a car alarm, and I was thinking, it's like, why is there a car going off in the middle of the game? Look, it's doing it again. That sounds exactly like a car alarm going off in the distance. But it looks like we're on to the good old walking simulator again. I'm hungry. What time is it? Oh, it's almost noon. That's why I'm hungry. Well, in a bit. Come on, go. Yay, walking. Yeah. The good and tried true of walking simulator. I mean, to be fair, you can't really call yourself a hunter if you haven't at least tried walking. It's just that even in the virtual world, walking can feel exhausting. But only because you're not doing anything else. Like, if I wanted to watch a person walk, I would stare at my window and watch all the neighbors walk by, creep them out. Just, like, always have a different face every single time they walk by. Joker, Grinch, would everyone would get a reaction. Ring Girl. Ring Girl, I was able to get a reaction with, like, a Ring Girl look, because at one point, I had really long hair. But then, after, I think it was actually during my spinal surgery bit where it's all like I couldn't stand long enough or be in the water long enough to take care of it. So I was like, fuck it, cut it all off. And then ever since then, it's like, it's actually nice not having to worry about so much hair maintenance. And then, of course, when also the stylists constantly say, it's like, man, your hair's so thick. I don't see you going bald. And then your doctor also saying that as well. It's like, yeah, fuck yeah, I ain't going bald, motherfuckers. So I figured it's like, yeah, no, there's no point to worry about getting long hair if I just... Is that still a female? Yeah, that's still a female. Is there anyone else out here? No point to it with the strong and probably unending bald. But I mean, at the same time, how much can you trust a doctor? I'm not seeing anything in the direction we're going, so go down here just for good measure. Nope. I'm telling you, block off these stairwells. Put in some wilderness survival crafting. You got a game here. I mean, technically speaking, I could take her. But I mean, she's a level 1 trivial, even worse. No, it's not worth it. Do not disgrace the bullet by singing it into the flesh of an animal that's pathetic. Or you could just say, it's like, no, I'm cheap. I don't want to waste a bullet like that. Let's see. How stupid is the moose? I know the roe deer is pretty stupid. The moose can be pretty stupid as well. But let's just see. Okay. Now it's looking at us. That did not sound like the moose. Usually it's like sound. That sounded like a deer of some kind. But again, fine. Female, not worth it. I sworn there was like another deer species on this map. Like whitetail or something like that. I wouldn't know because for whatever reason they don't have a map guide, which I still think is like the biggest fault for this whole game. How they don't actually give you a guide for each individual reserve. They'll give you a wildlife tab, but the problem is the more and more they add, and I'm talking about even further along down the line, the more and more they add, the harder and harder this will be. So I'm just saying, why don't you just categorize it per reserve? So this way you just click a tab, open this tab, okay, this animal is here. It's like, even if they have repeat animals, go ahead and do it, because it would be so much easier than having to scroll through the whole thing alphabetically just to find the right animal. Plains bison. What What the hell? What the hell is that? We got a bison with its ass up in the air as it appears to be doing a handstand to try and sleep. Okay then. I'm just gonna go this way. Don't mind me. Again, there's that car alarm going off. Let's not go too deep into the water. Nope, we don't see anything. Ah, good old walking simulator. Pacific Northwest Edition. Have you ever wanted to walk the Alaskan marshlands? Well, now you can! Yeah, I gotta say, I kind of like that field with the red grass in it. Because it's like almost bright red. God, I forgot. What are we? Oh, that's right. We're going for a hatchet. Okay. I like completely forgotten what the mission was even about anymore. I mean, to be fair, it's only appropriate that we have a dead zone at the last bit because I mean, look at how active we've been already. Still nothing. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think I died here at one point. Yeah. It was getting late into the night. There was like a herd of buffalo over here in this little Y shape. And as we were chasing the buffalo that we shot out this way, there was a wolf pack, I should say. And the wolf pack ate me. And that was like when we way back when I actually first started streaming, which was a year and a quarter ago. Yeah, it's starting to come back to me. There was a herd right across over here. Oh, excuse me. There they are. Still nothing. Oh. God, I'm going through a crash. I think it's just like a Monday crash. The snow has arrived once again. Alright, where's this hatchet? It says here, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah, no, it doesn't look like it. Motherfucker, it's right in front of me.
You got the hatchet? Great. I hope our visitors haven't been using it to open their beans. You're gonna need a nice sharp edge. It's small, but it should do the job. There's a lake just to the north of the flats. I'll be flying over it on my way home. If you drop that stuff off there, I can jump out, grab it, and get it to one of our ecological research teams today, instead of you having to walk around with a bag full of droppings and swamp water.
Yep, that would be good. Okay, yeah, no, totally. This is it. We saw the herd over there, obviously not there. And as we were moving through this forest right here, we were going this way, we got ambushed by a pack. Like in the dead of the forest. And unfortunately, it caused our demise. That was a rough run through because during that time, we were also unlocking everything as well. Because before what we would do is that we would unlock all the green points instead of just completing the mission points. And my thing was like, okay, I'll do this all and I'll never have to do it again. Lo and behold, look, here I am again. Just keep the 7mm rifle ready. that's a female. Don't care. Nothing for it. It's just a super, super dead zone. Okay, that's not true. We had the fox. You know, that's something I also noticed. Isn't it always the fox that's always in the dead zone, as it turns out? Everything else? Nah, I know it's better. It's getting the hell out of here. But a fox, nah, it loves the dead zones. Also, hold the phone. It's just a moose. It's a female at that. I'm still beyond her range, so we're good. I suppose you can tell me what else is here. Dog, you need to stop doing that. Well, I don't see anyone else, so it looks like the female is all by her lonesome. But, also not worth it. Like, how would an animal be able to tell, like, if a movement in the forest is, like, a predator or just a tree branch falling? Or do they literally just act startled on everything and everything? Oh, did he go? I think she finally went. Still there. There she goes. Another one. But, again, still just a female. Oh, Jesus. Wow. I'm really out of it. Fucking hell. Wow. I am crashing. That's what that was, and that's what I think was the loop around the cabin back there when I was trying to find the pickaxe. Because it was very visible when I realized it was there. But beforehand, not so much. And then just standing there looking through the friggin' binoculars. Is the bear? This area actually looks familiar for a different reason. Oh. No, he's going up in there. Probably super old though. Oh no, wait, this is the moose. Female. All the more reason not to care. We'll probably make it. Once again with that car alarm bird. Man, it's really scary sometimes when it's like you're so tired and you do something and you don't even realize you're doing it, but you're just going through the muscle memory motions. Even if you're not accomplishing something, you're still doing something. That's kind of like when people see them in that stage, their eyes are half closed, but their hands are still moving. It's like, what are you doing? It's like, what? What? I'm just doing this. Yeah, well, what are you making? I don't know. I'm just doing something with it. Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm going by, okay? Jesus. The fuck? Whoa. Oh, that's right. Moose can be aggressive now. I'm not gonna lie, that actually kind of scared me because I see the moose doing the aggressive moose stance. Like, wait a minute, you never fucking do that. And then I heard it make a sound that I've never heard before. It's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, that's a good waker upper right there. I will say this: I have seen a pissed off moose before, in real life. That shit's fucking terrifying. With myself being already at like 6'5" plus, unable to look down on anything, when you encounter a fucking cloven hoofed creature that is taller than you and also has a leg that's almost as wide as your chest, yeah, no, it's a terrifying thing. This is just a female too. Yeah, no, look at that. Oh, and then she's all scared. Well, you shouldn't have tried to come after me. Look, I was willing to leave you alone. 388.97 kilograms, 0 trophy rating, none stamp, and an 857 cash tag. Fucking hell. It's been so long since we've hunted moose. And the other places that we have hunted moose, they haven't really been that much of an issue. But, damn. No, keep going. Which is really weird, because on Reventuli, we never had it. And, well, to be fair, they may not have implemented. That wasn't that long ago, was it? No. Anyway, new sounds, new looks, new moose. Holy fuck. Was I surprised? Nothing. As is usual. Yeah, no, it was somewhere around here where we encountered the wolves. Because I remember the train tracks were nearby as well. Right? Yeah, those are the train tracks right over there. You know, I thought they went in a big circle, but apparently they only just cut across right here. train tracks. Oh, there's some moose right there. Level 3. I don't know, show me the center one. Level 3. Wow, night and day difference between those two. Yeah, the problem is they're literally all the way on the opposite side of this lake. Okay.
The sample's ready for pickup? Fantastic. I'll be over that way as soon as I can. I really appreciate the assistance. Hunting for droppings and wading into swamp water might not be glamorous or exciting, but it's part of a massive effort to maintain the balance of life out here. It makes a big difference.
I'm actually looking at their scores. They're not that good.
You ready to head out to the tracks? Just knowing that tree is hanging over the train track is making me anxious. It's a little bit of a hike, but it's worth it to see the rail bridge. Let me know once you've found the tree. With any luck, it won't take you long to clear it out of the way.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at some of those scores. They aren't too big. Alright, guys, we'll go ahead and call it right there. The hour is upon us. It is time to say farewell. And before I crash and do something really bad, that will probably cost me something really important. So, thanks so much for joining me. This has been some Hunter Call of the Wild, where we finished up with Cuatro, Colinas and are now on to the Yukon. Very different map, as you can see, and of course, different fun to have. When we'll stream this again, I do not know. I will get back to you guys on Sunday, because by then, Mandalore will do that, and we'll figure things out from there. So, shout outs, of course, to Wee316, Stephen K122 for dropping on by and sharing the love of the game. Always means a lot. And of course, I will see you all tomorrow. So hope you have a morning, good night, wherever you may be. Hope you're keeping safe. Hope you're keeping warm or cold, whichever it is you prefer. Y'all know what I want. I won't even say it this time because I believe in you to know it. So, tomorrow, picking up again with some Stranded Alien Dawn, trying to finish off our fourth, and final scenario for that game. And then, of course, on to some Starship Troopers Extermination. Hopefully, the internet won't be a total pain in the butt. But it is what it is. And also, nope, we want that one. And until then, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Oh, God, I can't believe I did that. Yeah, no, that last binocular phase, just staring at it across the river and staring through it, that was a total tired and just kind of lurching for, whoa, what's going on? Why am I staring at the river? Anyway, see you later, guys.